Timothy Johnson, CSU Track and Field. Timothy just won out at the Mountain West Championships and won high jump. Timothy, how you feeling about that?
Feels amazing. Came in a little bit injured, banged up, but I still went out there and executed, so it feels amazing.
Yeah, man, I heard the stories. I knew that you had some problems with your quad, right? What's going on there?
So with my quad, the day before we left, I think it was Tuesday, I ended up almost pulling my quad in a flying 20. So, and then even on top of that, the day before that, I retweaked my bulge disc. So.
Oh man, dude, was that your right leg or your left leg that you tweaked your quad on?
So that was my right leg, my drive knee.
Your drive knee. What does that mean for people who don't know what the drive knee is?
So basically, like my drive knee is pretty essential for getting my hip height over the bar. So I really need it. So.
Yeah, man. And so I know that Coach Creech and you had those talks ahead of time. Mm-hmm. You weren't sure if you were going to compete. What was the process like? What were the conversations you guys had that led to you deciding to compete?
Pretty much after I ended up getting injured, we made the decision that we were still going to go. I just needed to get as much therapy and everything in and hope for the best, really. It really just came down to a mindset. So.
You know, you went out this year and jumped a 6'11", and you came from a community college, you transferred here. What's the progression been like for you?
The progression's been slow. So this is my third transfer. I was previously at D2, then I went JUCO. And coming from a JUCO where I really didn't have a coach, it was pretty much all of myself trying to get things done and try to make it to the next level. So coming out of that, first year I got here, ended up bulging my disc. So that was a pretty big setback, set me back a year. And then the very next year, just trying to get back into the swing of things, trying to get consistency. And then this year was my most consistent year, having consistent coaching, training, health. So it's been a long way coming.
Yeah,
so.
I saw the celebration that you had at the end where you got off out of the pit and you just put your hands down too low, man. What was in your mind when you came up with that celebration?
Pretty much, I was saying the bar's low. You know what I'm saying? Sky's the limit for me, I think. So. And most of those celebrations really just unconscious. I just come off the bag and I'm in the moment. So.
Yeah, man. What does it mean for you to go out and, you know, even despite having this injury with your quad and your bulged disc, you know, you go out and you win. How special is that for you?
It's so special. All the pain, all the adversity, everything it took for me to just get to this point in my career, it's so special to me, really. So it's everything, man. I don't even know how to explain it sometimes.
Yeah, man, it's a surreal feeling, isn't it?
Very much so, very much so.
I caught some word from people that you run the social media page. Is that true?
On social media?
You run a social media page. You want to tell me about that?
Oh, yeah, we do have a CSU Jump social media. It's ran by me, JT Splat, Ishmael, and Shuku. So.
Yeah, man. When did that start and what was the idea?
It started earlier this year, and we were like, you know what? We just need to post some things. You know, social media, I think nowadays is going to be a big game changer for athletes. Their spotlight, NIL, stuff like that. So we were just like, you know, let's go ahead and dip into it ourselves. Our coach, Creech, she's got her thing going. Her social media is blowing up. So it's like, why not, you know, follow her footsteps and do something like that.
What's the expectation for you going into the outdoor season, and two, looking ahead in the future for next year?
My expectation is to keep a clear mindset and jump as high as I can, really. I want to hit these heights that the #1 guys in the nation are hitting. You know, I don't see any limitation to my abilities. I have a natural ability to jump, and I just need to be more consistent. So.
Yeah, man. Anything else you'd like to mention about the Mountain West Championships, your experience there, anything?
The championships, it's just a great time, I think. Being surrounded by my teammates, the atmosphere. I think that the CSU Rams, we come into the building, everyone knows we're there because we're loud, we're proud, and we know our abilities and capabilities. So it's great being on this team, being around people like that, and being able to go into championships knowing that we have full potential to win every single time.
That's awesome, man. Tim Johnson, CSU Track and Field. Thanks, Tim.
Thank you.